Katie, when are you going to hook me up with a part-time job? You told me that you'll introduce me to your manager.
Why are you asking all of a sudden?
I got fired from my part-time job. I need to find something else right away, or I'll seriously be in trouble.
Oh, damn. That's no good. Sounds like you're in a rough spot.
Exactly. I'm seriously struggling here right now. I also have so many weddings and events to attend from next month. At least 8 of them. If I don't have enough saved up this month, I'll be way too broke for those events.
You're only a university student. Aren't you doing a little too much for your age? Who the hell is getting married in their 20s?
You act like you're so old, but you're also still in university as well.
Yeah, but I'm a completely different student. I'm not out partying and wasting my money all the time.
I guess. I always remembered you being the most studious one in school. Not to mention, if I don't have any money, I can't go on any dates.
Are you that desperate for a girlfriend?
I mean, I still haven't recovered from the last one, so... But I won't deny that I'm probably also looking for a girlfriend.
Good luck. Hope you find a good girl then.
Must be nice. You've got it all going on. Studies, social life, and everything. You're able to balance it all so well.
Well, I guess. But why do you want to work so bad at my part-time job?
Well, isn't it easy?
Who said it was easy? It's not even close to being easy.
Oh, really? I thought it was easy for some reason. Guess I was mistaken then.
It's a restaurant. What made you think it'd be easy to work there? I especially get no sleep on Fridays and Saturdays from all the shifts I have to work.
Then I'll just work every other day aside from Fridays and Saturdays. Done. Easy peasy.
Good luck getting hired then. They won't take you if you're not going to bother working the busy days.
I had a feeling.
But this is the perfect time to apply if you're serious. There's not that much staff at the moment, and the salary is enough to cover all your essential costs, including rent. I recommend it for part-time.
Seriously? Do you think I can get hired right away then?
Well, as long as you seem motivated and do well in the interview, I don't see why not.
Okay, I'm seriously considering your part-time job then. It'll be good money, too.
Fine. You seem serious enough, so I'll try asking my boss tonight.
You're the best. Thank you so much.
And you better not leave for somewhere else if you get the job. Got it?
No, I swear I won't.
Fine, I'll ask then.
Thanks for everything. Eric, I just wanted to message you to say that you did really good at work today. We are so happy to have you on board. It's Maria, the floor manager. Everything may seem hard at first, but it's not that bad, trust me. It's just a lot of memorization, that's all. But I'll be there every step of the way, so there's nothing to worry about. Just make sure you can follow along. Oh, Maria, it's great hearing from you. I'll work hard and try my best to keep up. Thanks. You don't need to be formal and call me Maria. I'm okay with just Mars. Got it. I'll stick to Mars from now on then. And if I remembered right, you're Katie's friend from school? That's right. We are going to the same university, but we're in different programs, so we don't see each other that often. Oh, you two seemed really close and friendly. Are you going out? Oh, definitely not. Katie's just a good friend. And Katie actually has a long-term boyfriend already. That sounds wonderful. And Eric, how about your love life? Do you have a girlfriend? No. Sadly not. We actually broke up a while back, so... I'm still healing, I guess. Oh, great. This girl that you broke up with, was she younger or older than you? Well, she was a year ahead of me, so I guess she was just a few years older than me. Oh, was she really cute? Rather than cute, she was more pretty and sophisticated. Do you have any pictures of her? I'm really sorry, but that's a little bit of an awkward request. Why? I'm not going to do anything shady, I swear. No, I mean, I deleted all our pictures and videos when we broke up, so it's not like I can send something even if I wanted to. Oh. Do you regret breaking up with her? It was the best for both of us. I don't think I regret my decision. Seems like you still have some feelings to me. I don't know. But this doesn't have anything to do with work, does it? You're right, I stepped out of line. Sorry. In order to properly train you, I just needed to know you better as a person, so I asked all sorts of questions. Don't take it too seriously. Alright, I understand. Anyways, thanks for hiring me, and I look forward to working together. Yep. Katie, you're the best. Thanks so much for hooking me up with the job. Thanks to you, I can somehow manage to survive next month.
Aw, I'm so glad to hear that. Do you think you'll be able to keep up?
I think I should be fine for now. I previously worked at a cafe, so I actually find it fun and therapeutic to cook.
Aw, look how happy you are. I'm glad it's working out for you.
Yeah. Everything is good, but I'm just not too sure about how to get along with colleagues yet.
Did you have difficulty with anyone?
Do you know Maria? What kind of person is she like? She seemed a little clingy and asked a lot of personal stuff right from when we first met.
Oh, Maria.
Yeah. She was like, show me a picture of your ex, and acted all normal when I said that's a little awkward.
That's a little weird.
Is she like that with everyone? Just one of those over-friendly people, maybe?
I wouldn't say that. She's a little harsh with me.
Seriously? She doesn't seem like the kind of person to be stern. She was telling me how she can help me with anything.
Well, instead of just saying me, she's actually like that to all the girls younger than her at work. It seems like preferential treatment.
Seriously? She looks pretty old, though. Do you know how old she is?
I remember her saying 45 or something.
45? I never would have guessed that. I thought she was a grandma.
Don't you dare say that in front of her. She's super sensitive about her age. She might even murder you.
Why would I bring that up to her? I'm not that stupid.
But I wonder if she's taken a liking to you.
I don't think it's just me. She's probably like that with other guys, too.
No, you're right. There are other guys she treats like that. I think she's obsessed with any guy younger than her, really. She pretends like it's part of being friendly or whatever, but she shares her Insta to all the young guys at work. Actually, there was an incident where one guy had to quit because of her. She made it so that no girl can easily approach him because she was always clinging to him, and it seemed like he had mommy issues. It was kind of sad to see him go just like that.
Why didn't anyone speak up about it? That's disgusting and illegal in so many ways. She's literally a predator.
Okay. I don't know if this is true or not, and it's just a rumor I heard here and there. But it seems like Maria used to be in a relationship with the owner of the bar. So even if people want to go complain to him, he would just ignore it. She's also good friends with the main manager.
Seriously? Damn.
Yeah. And the boss is a divorcee, and he's recently been trying to get together with one of Maria's friends. So he wouldn't dare kick her out, otherwise things will turn sour for his current relationship. It's complicated.
That's pretty big news for a rumor. Where did you hear it from?
Well, none of it is confirmed, so it's all just speculative for now. But yeah, I also think it's a little bit of a strange situation.
Oh, I see. Then what is everyone doing about this? Just putting up with it?
Well, basically they're just treating her like a bored old woman. Obviously no one is taking her seriously.
Fine. I guess I'll do the same then. Hey, Eric. How's everything going with you? I noticed your cute little blue boxers today. How adorable. Make sure to bend more often for me, okay? Oh, yeah. Good hearing from you, Maria. That's a little weird for you to say. It's Mars. Yeah, whatever. I actually wanted to ask if you could stop contacting me about stuff like that. It's weird and has nothing to do with work. Oh, are you embarrassed? You little cutie. There's no need to be shy with me. I also don't plan on calling you by a nickname because we don't have any special relationship. So please stop asking me to call you Mars. Oh, we don't have a special relationship. Why don't we start our special relationship now then? Sorry, I'll have to reject that. Oh, are you turning red from this conversation? You cutie. Stop. Yo, Katie. I'm suffering here. Maria won't leave me alone. What should I do?
She's still messaging you? Just block her.
She messages me every day, and sometimes I need to contact her for work, so I can't just block her. Also, is she purposely changing the shifts to make it so that I work with her every time? Because I swear to God, she's always there for my shifts. It's weird.
Nah, she definitely fooled around with the schedule to make it that way. I think she's taken a liking to you.
God. Please, no.
All the young guys at work actually have girlfriends, and that's the first thing she asks them. You also recently broke up, so she probably sees you as an easy target.
Should I lie that I got a girlfriend then? If that's the only thing that will deter her, I can easily go make one right now.
I mean, that may be for the best. Is there anyone you could possibly start dating soon?
There was that one cute girl from the party I went to from last time. Things were going well between us too, and she wanted to meet me again, but I said I was busy. Maybe I should contact her again.
What? For real?
Yeah.
Is she your type?
Yeah, she's a lot cuter than I thought. And her body is stupid nice.
You pig! A good body isn't everything.
It's important for guys, okay? You wouldn't know.
Maria always tries to squeeze into super skinny clothing to show off her body. It's gross.
Yeah, but she's pretty fat. Her clothes are gonna tear one of these days.
Oh, really now? I'll tell her that you called her fat then.
Don't do that! I'll be killed!
I'm joking, calm down. Not like she'll even listen to me anyways. She ignores me all the time.
Man, I wish you would just take the hint and screw off. I find her so annoying. Eric, do you have a moment? Yes, is there anything I could help you with, Miss Stilton? Miss Stilton? Who are you calling Miss Stilton? I told you to call me Mars. No, it's impolite for me to call you by such a nickname. If this isn't regarding work, I'll excuse myself. I'm a little busy. I apologize. Wait, I just have a question. Why have you been ignoring my messages lately? You used to respond right away. I'm responding to you right now, though. I only plan to respond if it's related to work. But I've messaged you about how you're doing, and you ignored all that. Since you've been messaging me about my personal life and affairs, I plan to ignore all of that and only respond to work-related texts. I hope you can understand. Why are you talking to me so formally? I thought you liked older women. Aren't you looking for a girlfriend right now? You're heartbroken from your previous relationship, right? Let me fix that for you. You're not wrong about my tastes, but I'd like to correct that I prefer older women 1 to 2 years older than me. I'm not interested in large age gaps. I also have someone that I'm talking to at the moment. Large age gap? Just how old do you think I am? I can tell that you're definitely older than my mother. Around your 40s or so. You don't even have to tell me your age. I already know there's an uncomfortable gap between us to be talking so closely. You're not my type, so I kindly ask you to refrain from these kinds of messages from now on. Why would you decide I'm old all on your own? I just have a mature face for my age. I may seem old physically, but my personality is very young. I'm a hot, single, 45-year-old woman, and that's what a lot of men want nowadays. Did you even notice how young my body still is? A lot of young girls would kill to have a body like mine. Trust me, if you take a good look at my body, you wouldn't ever believe my age. I have no stretch marks or wrinkles. Last time I bought alcohol at the grocery store, they actually asked me to show my license because they didn't believe I was old enough. Well, it's their job to ask that. No, they misunderstood how old I was because I looked so young. Do you think that girl and you will last long? She'll probably leave you for a hotter guy. I'm busy. I don't have time for this. I have an essay due tomorrow for school, so let's just stop here, please. I don't want to hear any more nonsense again. Hold on, just give me a sec. When can I see you again next? Eric, I'm bored. Nothing is fun in my life or exciting anymore. I don't want to live anymore. There's no point for me to live if you're not going to be in my life. So, please, just let me be your girlfriend. Are you trying to threaten me into dating you with suicide? I'm not threatening you. I really have no desire to live unless you're a part of my life. You're hysterical. I don't want to be a part of this, so can you please stop contacting me? Please. I haven't been loved in ages. I just want the warmth of a man one last time. Just once is enough for me. Please consider it. You're seriously disgusting. Please get help. We have an age gap of at least 20 years. That makes you a predator. There's sugar mommies and sugar daddies out there. What's wrong with a little bit of an age difference? Fine. I'll just be your sugar mommy then. I'll pay for your schooling. I don't need any of that. I'm happy as is, so please stop contacting me personally for this crap. I'm not going to pick up your calls. Stop this, please. Yo, Katie. I'm starting to get worried.
Oh no, what's wrong?
Maria is just really obsessive and clingy.
Oh, that's still going on.
Yeah. Every day, too. No matter how many times I tell her to stop, she keeps going on. She needs to shut up.
Just block her.
I want to. But what if I need her for something work-related?
Just ask her in person. It shouldn't be that hard.
I don't even want her to be in charge of my shift schedules.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, if it's really bad, just quit. It's not worth it.
Huh?
It's just that I feel bad. I introduced you to this job and you're suffering because of her from something I introduced. So I just thought maybe it would be better if you quit and found a better job that you want to do instead. And don't worry, I remember I told you to never quit, but I won't be mad or anything if that's what you want to do. If anything, I'll understand.
But everything else about this job is perfect other than her. And there's literally nothing out there. Most jobs are unreasonable for students or pay too low. I don't want to quit just because of her.
Wow. You're seriously just going to bear with it then? It's pretty serious from how it sounds.
Even if I quit, it's not like she'll stop. She'll probably find some other young guy to harass and annoy. She needs to be stopped.
Well, that's obvious.
I'm not giving up until she's stopped.
I see. You've got some guts in you. How about that plan to get a girlfriend? Are things going well with that cute girl?
I have good news on that, actually. I actually managed to get a date with her tomorrow, so things are going well.
Aw, that's so cute.
I might just be getting ahead of myself, but I can see myself dating her soon. I think she really likes me too.
Oh, congratulations. She sounds like a good girl for you. Where's the date?
I haven't decided yet.
OMG, how exciting! A first date in such a long time.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Do you plan to confess to her at this date?
I'm actually planning to confess to her before the date.
Man, when did you get so brave? You better tell me how it went.
Yeah, you better have my back if she says no.
I doubt she'll say no. Why don't you ask your mama Maria to console you instead?
Fuck no. Eric, I'm in love with you. Please let me be your girlfriend. I'll even be your slave if you need me to. Just hold me once, please. Seriously, leave me alone. I have no interest in you. Just stop. You sure about that? Why don't you take a look at this and see if your answer is the same? Does this look like the body of a 45-year-old? I'm hot as hell. Yuck. What made you think I would want to see your disgusting body? What? Are you sure that's even you? Oh, look at that. You do have some interest, don't you? No way in hell would I be interested. Luckily, I'm not in the middle of eating. I may have puked. Excuse me. I thought it was one of those ads for single pathetic moms at first. Or the before picture for a late-night exercise program. How dare you! I know you're just pretending, but right now you're definitely drooling over that picture. If you want me, you can come over right now. I'm all yours. That's disgusting that you think I would be thinking that way. Please don't send me pictures of expired old women. I'm not interested in that kind of crap. Expired old woman? If you say things like that and think that way, you'll never get a girlfriend. I actually have a super cute girlfriend right now, and we just started dating. I'd appreciate it if you'd left us alone. When did this happen? How did you get a girlfriend and not tell me? There's no reason for me to tell you. I have never had any interest in you. Bye now. Wait. You lead me on by making it seem like you were interested in me, and you have a girlfriend now? The audacity! I'll make sure you guys break up. I don't remember leading you on. It was you hallucinating shit in your head. I'm not interested in old women. I'm not old. You did this to me. I'm seriously mad now. Don't think I'll forgive you after hearing you say such hurtful things to me. Sure, please do whatever you want. And don't think that I'll be quiet either. I have proof of you sending unsolicited pictures to me, which is sexual assault. I'm reporting you to the cops. What? Bye now. Eric, did you tell them? I just got fired and the cops are at my house. It's honestly what you deserve. This was something that the cops needed to know. You've been harassing me for weeks. And it's only obvious that you get fired from work. I had such a good position! What did I do so wrong? Why do I need to quit? It should be you quitting! It's funny that you don't even realize what you've been doing wrong. I asked previous employees and current employees how you've been treating them, and you're honestly disgusting. You're no longer getting out of this. You're going to be punished like you deserve. And don't think of this as revenge. I respected you and gave you a chance at first, but you lost it. I have no plans on stopping here either. I'll make sure you get the highest sentence possible and provide all the evidence. And I'll make sure your disgusting image is used as evidence too. Oh, also, I've got a restraining order on you. So make sure to get nowhere near me. Goodbye. You little brat! Hey guys, it's me, Eric. I'm here to say what happened after all that. Thanks to the restraining order, I never had to see Maria again. I think she ended up moving somewhere far away because of the restraining order and was fined with a hefty penalty. She will probably have to work somewhere for ages before paying off her debt, so I don't think harassing people is on her mind. I was thinking to drop the charges at first because I felt bad, but then I thought about all the other victims and decided to go through with it. The owner also thanked me and apologized for everything and gave me a bonus for my help. It seemed like he was being blackmailed by her as well. I wasn't sure about the details, but the situation seemed different compared to what Katie explained. I ended up making a blog for others who are being troubled at work because of harassment, and it became its own business. I look forward to helping and hearing people's concerns and making sure these kinds of people never exist again. Things are also going really well with my girlfriend, and since the incident, she has been supporting me every day. I'm glad that everything worked out in the end, and I plan to continue to work and support harassed people around the world.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more content.
Hey, I just dropped your mom off at the nursing home. I just thought you would want to know about it.
What? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I mean just what I said. I took her to the nursing home and dropped her off there.
What are you talking about? This is a bad joke if you're trying to make one. Why would you joke about that?
It's not a joke, I'm totally serious. I dropped her off and she's there right now.
I thought it was weird when you said you were going to take her on a walk. You never spent time with her like that.
I've been looking for a place for her for ages, and I saw a space open up in one that I checked before, so I jumped on it as soon as I saw that.
What? What facility is she at? I'm going to pick her up from there right now and bring her back home where she belongs.
No, don't do that. I went to a lot of trouble getting rid of her, so don't just bring her back here.
Get rid of her? Don't talk about her like she's just some piece of unwanted trash. Why are you doing this? What is this all about?
Because I'm tired of living with your mother, that's why. That's what this is about. I mean, why would I want to put up with that anymore? She's been nothing but trouble ever since she showed up here.
Hey, you agreed to having her come stay with us after her place burned down, remember? I asked you and you said it was fine with you.
That was because I thought we'd get some money from your dad's pension fund in exchange for taking care of her. But that was a total waste of time. We got nothing from that.
We got $300 a month. That's a decent amount of money. Were you expecting to get rich off of her?
We're taking care of her all day, every day. We should be getting a lot more than that from her every month. Face it, your mom is a stingy old lady. Are you even really related to her?
You're horrible. How can you talk about her that way?
Look, I'm doing this for you as much as for myself. Clearly, you can't make the hard decisions. You're tired of taking care of her too. Admit it and thank me for doing what needs to be done.
I never said a word asking you to put her in a nursing home. I don't know where you're getting your ideas from.
You didn't need to say anything. I'm just that kind of guy. The kind who knows what needs to be done and does it.
Bring her back here right now. She must be totally confused as to where she is and why she's there. You can't just drop her off there like that.
Nope, I can't bring her back here. And that's because we're having my mom moving here in her place.
Now what on earth are you talking about? That's the first I've heard about this.
That's because it's the first time I've told you about it. I move in mysterious ways.
So your plan is to throw my mom out and replace her with your own mother?
Well, yeah, I get along great with my mom, and she'll be much easier to live with than your mom.
Hey, my mom is just as important to me as yours is to you. Doesn't that matter to you at all?
Yeah, no, my mom is definitely much more important than yours. There's just no comparison here.
It's not a contest. Comparing them is totally pointless.
What is my mom supposed to do now if we bring your mom back? Did you even think about that?
What's wrong with your mom that you need to have her live with us? You need to explain to me why this has to happen right now.
Well, for starters, she has dementia, so I worry about her living by herself.
Yes, I can see why you would feel that way, but still.
And she says that she wants to spend the time that she has left with me, her only son.
That's a lot to deal with, for sure. I know that must be hard on you, but...
Look, when I explained everything to your mom, she said that she understands the situation and why things need to be this way. She also said that she didn't want to stand in the way of my mom getting the care that she needs here with me. She's really a kind and understanding lady, your mom. I'll say that about her for sure.
Yeah, she is. You better believe it. That's why I love her, and that's why you're getting away with this. So far.
She's totally with it, you know? She's mentally sharp and there's no memory or communication issues with her. She just has trouble with that one leg of hers, you know? It's really obvious which one of them needs to stay with us more, and that's my mom.
If that's the case, you should have come to me and we could have talked the whole thing over before making any huge changes. You can't just take my mom and drop her at a nursing home without even consulting me about it. You need my permission for something like that, you know?
Hey, that was me trying to be a nice guy. I wanted to spare the two of you from having to say a sad goodbye. Again, you're welcome.
But what about your mom's house? That's a really nice place. What's going to happen to that place? Is it just going to sit there empty now?
Yeah, that big old place is a real pain in the neck to maintain. I'm just gonna sell it and be done with it.
It's a money pit, I bet, with a lot of maintenance costs.
Yes, exactly. That's why I'm talking with my mom about how to handle everything when we sell it. It'll be worth the trouble if we can get the price we want for it.
Anyway, tell me where you took my mom so I can go see her. I need to talk to her right away.
Fine, but you're just gonna see her and you're not bringing her back here again. Understand?
Oh, yeah, I understand.
I'll text you later then. The nursing home is kind of run down, but it's full of oldsters and it sounded like they were having fun together.
Oh, now I'm really worried. I still can't believe you did this. My name is Maxine. I am 35 years old and I'm a stay-at-home wife. About a year ago, my parents' house burned down and I decided to take my mother in. She suffered an injury to her leg as well as some psychological trauma from the fire. My mother and I have been very grateful to my husband for letting her stay with us, but I was shocked to discover that he was only doing that in the hopes of getting compensated for it from my late father's pension funds. When I went to the nursing home to see my mother, I found her sitting on her bed and quietly weeping. She's a soft-spoken woman and not very socially inclined. It'll take quite a long time for her to become accustomed to living in a place like this, if she can even do that, I'm sure. Thinking about this and knowing that my ability to change the situation was extremely limited, I became overwhelmed with emotion and sat down next to her so that we could cry together. I couldn't help my only surviving parent, and it killed me to admit that to myself. I felt completely useless. Mom told me that she wasn't surprised that Dirk wanted to do things this way and that she understood his reasoning. I understood it too, I suppose, but I still just couldn't bring myself to accept it. So it was with great reluctance that I decided to leave my mother in that nursing home for the time being while I figured out my next move. But my husband was already trying to press his advantage and put me and my mother in a corner that we couldn't get out of.
Hey, your mom really has quite a bit of cash stashed away. You know that?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I mean, with the insurance money from the fire and what she got from selling that land, she made out pretty well. I mean, $400,000 isn't great, but it's not too shabby either.
Why would you know all those numbers?
I had a good look at her bank statements, that's how.
Why are you looking at her bank statements?
Hey, she asked me to take care of you. It was a sincere request on her part.
A request? She asked you to do that?
Look, she wants you to be happy, and she wants me to make sure that you're happy. So she was more than happy to show me her bank statements when I assured her that your happiness is my sincerest wish too.
What a pack of lies!
Oh, come on. You know as well as I do that she'll never be able to spend all this money while she's alive.
So what? That doesn't mean that you get to spend it.
You thought you were just going to inherit that money without having to do anything, didn't you?
What do you mean?
See, it looks like the inheritance isn't subject to the distribution of property.
Any inheritance isn't something that I've been thinking very much about. I have more important things on my mind.
Oh, is that so? I find that hard to believe, knowing how tight-fisted you are.
Give me back those bank statements right now.
No, I don't think so. She gave them to me, fair and square.
You're not her, and you can't access those funds, you know.
Oh, can't I? She already designated me as the person with access.
You even made her do that?
She did all of this on her own.
I don't believe that for a second.
Yep, this will really help me take care of my mom when she comes. First, I'll get that bedroom renovated for her. I don't know what's wrong with your mom's decorating sense, but that room is just dreary and boring. I'll add some life to it. I'll get a housekeeper to come in and clean the place out too.
So when is your mom coming?
Sometime next month, I guess.
Oh, that's quite a while from now. Is she going to be okay by herself until then? You don't need to go see her at all?
Nah, she's fine. We have a caregiver coming in, so it's all good.
I see. Well, that helps, doesn't it?
Anyways, let's at least have a great dinner with this money. How about we go for French food tonight?
No. Don't be wasting my mother's money on frivolous things like that.
Hey, she told me that she wants me to use that money to make you happy. French food makes you happy, doesn't it?
That's not the kind of happiness I'm looking for, and it's not the kind that she would want that money spent on.
My God, you're annoying. Always looking for something to complain about or contradict me with. Just call the French place and make us reservations already.
Go by yourself. I'm in no mood for that today.
What an absolute bore you are. Hey, Mom was supposed to come next month, but the schedule has changed. She's coming sooner than that now, so get things in order pronto.
Your mom? Oh, she's not coming anymore.
Huh? What?
Yeah, she left a voicemail saying that she was cutting you out of her life.
What the heck is that supposed to mean?
You should probably ask yourself that question.
What are you talking about?
First of all, your mom is the picture of health.
What? How?
She doesn't have dementia. She has no intention of selling that house and moving in with us.
Wait, you talked to her?
Yep, I actually had lunch with her today. It was a very enlightening experience. That's right, your mother, me, and my mother. Just 3 ladies lunching and talking about the important things in life.
Huh?
And you know, it was really interesting to find out that what the 2 of them had to say was completely different from what you told me about all of this stuff recently.
Well, you have to understand that.
You tried to get one over on my mother, Dirk. I know you did.
Why, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You told her that if she didn't get out of our place and go live in a nursing home, you'd dump me and kick me out of your house, too.
I never said that.
And not just that. You actually told her that my life might be in danger if she didn't give you those bank statements and account information.
Oh, come on. She's clearly confused and not remembering the conversation accurately.
She's not confused, and her memory is excellent.
I would never say that kind of stuff to your mother, never.
Oh, is that so? Did you know that my mom has a keepsake from my dad that she always has with her? It's a voice recorder, and she listens to my dad's parting words to her and me sometimes.
You don't say.
And of course, she can record things with it too. All it takes is a press of one button. So easy. She has your voice on there, Dirk. There's no mistaking it.
You lie.
So it wasn't enough for you to steal money from my mother. You had to get your own mother to sell her house and the land it's on so that you could get your hands on that money too.
Yeah, well, I need money.
Why? Don't tell me you're in debt.
Yeah, and there's no way I can pay it off with just my salary.
How much?
$800,000.
What? How did you get into that much debt? Where did that money go?
I had an investment opportunity that looked like it just couldn't lose.
And you fell for that? Unbelievable. But on your salary, you shouldn't even be able to run up that much debt. How did that happen?
Well, I borrowed from a shady lender. You know the kind I'm talking about.
How could you be so stupid? Those types of places really don't mess around when it comes to collecting, do they?
Yeah, they'll follow you to the ends of the earth to do bad things to you when they finally catch up with you. I don't know what to do.
How could you fall for some dodgy investment scheme like that?
Because it was my old boss who originally told me about the whole thing. So of course I trusted him and believed in the opportunity.
So you got involved in that and now you're in over your head with debt. So you decide to deceive both of our mothers and take their money from them. How can you even look at yourself in the mirror?
So what? What are those old ladies gonna do with all that money anyway?
It's none of your business what they do with it, and you have no right to try take it from them.
And I was right on the verge of being able to persuade my mom too. She was all happy when I told her that she could sell her place and come stay with us. It was nearly a done deal.
No, that was just your mother's brilliant acting skills.
Huh?
That's right. She was telling you what you wanted to hear in order to find out what your ulterior motive was. She had no intention of moving out of that house. There are too many memories there for her.
That place is worth at least $400,000. Put that together with your mom's money, and that's at least $800,000. Explain that to her, and she should understand.
I'm actually with her right now.
You are? I bet she's laughing it off right now, isn't she?
Nope. By the look on her face, I'd say she's very, very angry.
She won't help me out?
She says she doesn't want any son who would just go and put his mother-in-law in a nursing home without consulting her and his wife about it, or one who would take bank statements without asking.
She didn't say that. Mom, you have to help me out.
And she also said that it's very frustrating that you don't understand how valuable that house is to her.
I understand that there are a lot of memories there, but memories don't pay the bills.
That's not the point. You really just don't get it, do you?
Then what is the point?
Your dad worked really hard to build that house and to buy the land that it sits on, even though he had very little money at the time. Your mom and he managed to overcome a lot of difficulties and build that place together.
That's great, but so what? Memories can be kept in your heart. You don't need to keep the house to keep the memories.
Your mom says that she wants to spend her final days in this house and that she's fine with cutting you out of her life in order to do that, if that's the choice that you force her to make.
She doesn't need to cut me out of her life. I just need her help. Or wait, your mom is in a nursing home now. You can work and help me out.
Huh? Me?
Yeah, the people I borrowed money from told me that there's a lot of nighttime work where a woman like you can make good money. You just have to give special care to the customers, you know?
No, I don't know and I don't want to know.
Please, just take one for the team and make some money for me, okay?
Are you seriously telling me to sell my body to help you get yourself out of this mess?
It's the only way out of this that I can see.
This is no laughing matter, not at all.
I know it's not. Come on. I mean, I know you're just a shadow of your former self looks-wise, but don't you want to make yourself useful like that just one last time?
All right, that's it.
What's what?
I already made this decision back when you put my mom in the nursing home. We're getting divorced.
What? Why?
Because you're a scumbag.
How am I a scumbag?
How? How aren't you a scumbag is more like it?
My mom is cutting me off, and now you're dumping me? What the heck am I supposed to do now?
I have no idea. I guess you'll just have to live your life in fear of the loan shark getting you.
No, I can't take that. Anything but that.
Oh, and my mom and I are headed over to the police station right now.
The police station? For what?
We'll be reporting your harassment and threats to her. She was very upset by all that, you know. We may need to file a civil complaint against you as well. We'll just have to see what they tell us about that.
Wait, I'm already $800,000 in debt. Are you really gonna try and make me pay more on top of that?
That $800,000 has nothing to do with us. Your mom is in agreement that we can't just let this go.
Oh, how could she?
Mom is getting out of that nursing home and she and I are getting a place together. And your mother has told us that we can stay with her until we find our own place. Like I said, we're all together right now.
Why are the three of you conspiring against me?
Maybe it's because we all have a common enemy. You. My mom and yours have really become buddy-buddy because of all of this. We're having a good old time together over here.
Please, cut me some slack here. I am in serious trouble.
Now, all that's left to do is talk to the lawyer. I don't want to ever have to see your face again.
Don't talk like that, please. And please, don't leave me.
Goodbye, and good riddance.
Wait, please, don't leave me like this.
After that, Dirk was questioned by the police about the threats that he made to my mother. I gave them an anonymous tip that Dirk had considerable debt problems and was therefore a flight risk. Based on that information, the police held him in custody for a time and he was later released without being charged. During that period, however, Dirk was unable to do anything regarding the money he owed. As soon as the loan shark found out that he had been released, they wasted no time in finding him and making sure that they would get their money back. From what I understand, Dirk is now doing some unsavory work for the loan shark at night while still continuing his original job. It's a grueling schedule for him to keep up, but he has no choice if he's going to pay that loan off. Who knows how long he'll have to work like that for them. As for Mom and me, we stayed with Dirk's mother for a month or so and then found our own place where we are currently happily living together. Mom's leg still gives her trouble now and then, but she's able to go out and do things with her friends, so she's doing really well overall. Dirk's mother comes over for tea occasionally, and we have great conversations. Sometimes we wonder what kind of things Dirk is being forced to do by the loan shark. However, we've all washed our hands of him, so we don't dwell on that subject for too long. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like it and see you in the next one.
Honey, I am so sorry to leave you all alone while I'm on this business trip for a week. It just can't be helped.
Oh, it's okay. I know it's work and you just gotta do what you gotta do. It is what it is.
I can't believe my company is making me do this trip. They know you and I have only been married for 4 months. I am going to complain to my boss about it.
So, who else is going on that trip with you?
Huh? What do you mean?
What do you mean by huh? You shouldn't be surprised that I'm asking you who you're gonna be with when you're there.
Oh, there's nobody else on the trip with me. I'm all by my lonesome. It's a solo trip.
I see. Well, I hope you get to eat a lot of great barbecue down there in Texas. Everything's bigger there, I hear.
Texas? Oh, did I mention that the trip is to Houston?
Yeah, you did. You told me before.
Oh, I forgot all about that conversation.
It sounds like they're having some heavy weather down there because it's hurricane season. Be careful and don't get caught in it, okay? And don't forget to take rain gear with you wherever you go because that hurricane rain can be really heavy and it can happen really fast. And if you see a street flooded, don't try to walk or drive through it, okay, babe?
Aw, that's so sweet of you to worry about me. You're such a great guy. That's why I love you.
I love you too, babe.
I have to say, I'm a little worried about leaving you alone for a week.
You're worried about me? Why? What do you have to worry about?
I'm worried about stray cats latching onto you.
What do you mean? You're worried that I'm gonna cheat on you while you're gone? Oh, come on now.
Well, I know you're popular with the ladies. I know you charm me with no problem.
Hey, I'm worried too. Honestly, I'm even wondering if this business trip story is just an excuse for you to have an affair.
Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. Don't let your imagination run away with you.
I'm kidding. I totally trust you, babe.
Thanks, sweetie.
But you get what I'm saying, right? I mean, you understand where I'm coming from with that, right?
Of course I do. It's a natural feeling to have.
I mean, you wouldn't cheat on me, right? Tell me the truth.
Never, ever. No way.
You know, I read somewhere that when a person tells a lie, they always repeat themselves, kind of like what you did just right now.
Huh? Really?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. See what I did there? But seriously, I don't think that you're the cheating type, right? I'm a good judge of character, and I don't think so. I trust you 1000%, without reservations.
I know you do. That's because you're my true blue devoted husband, and I love you for it.
Okay then, babe. Have some baby back ribs for me down there, and don't forget to send me pics.
You really have a one-track mind, you know that? Nothing but food all the time.
You better not forget. I'll be really upset if you do. I want to see how big things in Texas really are.
Okay. Don't make me worry about that, okay?
But really, I've been thinking that a week is a pretty long business trip, so exactly what are you going to be doing there?
Well, if I get into the details, it'll take a while to explain to you.
Oh, that's fine. Never mind then. I'm sure it's important stuff and that it would be hard to explain to me.
It's basically going to be a lot of going around and meeting people in that office and observing how they do things down there. You know, that kind of stuff.
Now that didn't take so long to explain, did it?
That was the abridged version.
You know, when I think about Houston, it reminds me of this crazy story I once heard from a guy that I used to work with.
Really? Tell me about it.
So, this guy once went down to Houston on a secret trip with his girlfriend, unbeknownst to his wife.
Oh, wow. That's...
Yeah, and his wife wasn't stupid, so she actually followed him all the way down there. Isn't it crazy?
Wow, that's pretty intense. She must have really wanted to catch him red-handed.
Yeah, he never thought that she even suspected anything, let alone that she'd take the trouble to follow him all the way down there. Yeah, he was all psyched up to have a great time with his girlfriend down there, and all it ended up being was a photo op of the last happy day he had on Earth. His life was over after that day. He lost his wife, his job. It's tragic.
That's really quite a story.
Yeah, I just happened to think of it right now. It was a long time ago, but the story is hard to forget.
Yeah, I get it. But that story has nothing to do with you and me, of course.
No, of course not. It's just a Houston story, that's all.
Are you still stuck at the office now?
Yeah, I'm gonna be late today, so you don't have to wait up for me. I have got a lot to do here.
Okay, don't work too hard, my love.
I won't. Good night and sweet dreams. My name is Terrence. I'm 35 years old and I work for a large national retail chain. I have my wife's name showing as Cheating Tramp in my phone contacts, in case you didn't notice that already. That's how mad I am at her. However, the text conversation you just read happened before a lot of other things, so I was still in a relatively calm state of mind about matters. Beverly and I had only been married for about 2 months when I found out about her cheating. It was a traumatic discovery, needless to say. One Sunday, we were supposed to go to Costco together, but Bev's mother was sick, she said, so she suddenly canceled on me and disappeared for the afternoon. A couple of hours later, I got a call from my mother-in-law. She wanted to let me know that she had gotten a bunch of apples from her neighbor's tree and she wanted to bring some over for us. I asked her how she was feeling and she told me that she was doing great and hadn't been sick in ages. I then politely declined to come over and didn't mention any of it to Beverly. From that time on, I diligently gathered evidence of her infidelity and grew more and more convinced of the ugly truth. How will her secret liaison in Houston play out? Only time will tell.
Hey, babe, are you feeding yourself well while I'm away? I hope so.
Yeah, I'm eating. No need to worry about that. I'm a big boy now. How about you? Are you getting lots of good barbecue down there or what? I hope you are.
Oh, wow. Yes, I just had the most amazing brisket at this little hole-in-the-wall place. Yum!
Don't make me jealous. Now I'm getting hungry.
It was so good. You don't even know.
What was the name of the restaurant? Tell me.
It was called Bob's Country Bunker. What a name, huh?
Yeah, I like it. Maybe I'll check it out myself.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, next time I'm in Houston, duh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a great idea. We should. I mean, next time, let's come down here together.
Right. So, I told you that story before, remember? The one about the guy I know who went down there in secret with his girlfriend to get away and cheat on his wife? The Houston affair?
Oh, yeah, I remember it.
Well, there's actually more to that story.
Oh, really? But it's not really my business, so I don't really want to hear gossip about other people's personal stuff,
But I still haven't told you the best part of the story. You have time now, right? I mean, you're by yourself and you can talk.
Well, I'm just about to get into the bathtub, actually.
Just stick with me here for a minute while I finish the story for you, babe. It won't take long. So, the wife of this guy, she apparently stalked the girlfriend, waiting for the right moment, and then, when the time was right, she actually engaged her in conversation. Can you believe it?
Wow, that's kinda scary.
And she told the girlfriend that if she didn't want word of her tryst with the husband to get around to everyone at their company, the girlfriend needed to call the husband right in front of the wife and tell him that she wanted to end the relationship.
Wow, that wife really had some guts. She came to kick butt.
And apparently the girlfriend did exactly that and then promptly got in a taxi and disappeared, and that was the end of that. And then, guess what she did next?
I don't know. What?
She showed up at the husband's hotel room.
Wow, that is brutal.
I know, right? I'm telling you, sometimes women are scary tough. I mean, I don't know if I could do something like that myself.
Oh, come on. You'd never have to do something like that because you never need to worry about me doing something like that husband did.
Yeah, you're right.
So, are you still out for drinks with the guys?
Yeah, I've had a few too many tonight, I think.
That video you sent me was funny. Looks like you guys are having a great time.
Yeah, we're just a bunch of guys out having a few drinks and not getting into any trouble.
I never doubted that.
Listen, Bev.
Yeah?
I really want to see you tonight.
I know, right?
Like, I just can't even wait anymore.
Well, I've only been gone a couple of days. I'm going to be here another 5 days, so you're going to have to hang in there.
I know. All right. Enjoy the rest of your time there.
Hey, it's work. I'll try to enjoy it, though.
Good night, then.
Good night. Well, it's a little ahead of schedule, but I think I'll go home today.
Oh, was there an incident of some sort?
Oh, no, we just finished everything up here earlier than we thought we would. And if I stay here by myself, there's nothing for me to do, and I'd just be wasting time.
One must make sure that things are in order, mustn't one?
What? What's with the weird phrasing all of a sudden?
Oh, this is how I always talk to strangers.
Who are you calling a stranger? We're husband and wife.
You have got a lot of nerve calling us that.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I've decided that I really don't like Houston during hurricane season. It's not fun following you around and being afraid that the whole place is going to be underwater any minute.
Following me around? What do you mean? You're here?
Did you forget about the story I told you about? That guy that I know and his wife who busted him cheating?
Yeah, she followed him down here and chased his girlfriend away.
Yep, and I did exactly what she did.
Huh?
Yeah, sorry to intrude on your lover's getaway trip.
You're playing with me, aren't you?
And I have to say, you really have some chutzpah, trying to pass this off as a work trip. I mean, you managed to get away for a whole week.
No.
I'll be honest, I've been onto you ever since that Costco trip that you canceled a couple of months ago.
What do you mean? My mom was sick that day. I told you that.
She was sick? I don't think so. She was well enough to call me and offered to bring me over some apples from her neighbor's garden. That's right, she called a couple hours after you left saying that you were going to take care of her.
That can't be.
And as far as this trip of yours is concerned, I found out everything I need to know from your laptop. I found the hotel and airline reservations in your browser history, so I know everything.
How could you just go into my computer like that?
We shared that laptop. I don't recall us making any rules about who can do what or look at what on it.
Your voice, it's so cold. Please don't talk to me like that.
This is how I'm gonna be from now on between you and me. Any feelings I had for you are now gone forever. And you shouldn't expect any other tone of voice than this from me anymore because you are now a stranger to me.
I can't take that, please.
Your boyfriend took off on you, didn't he? What's his name again? Ken, I think?
What did you do? What did you tell him?
I told you I did exactly what the wife of that guy in my story did.
What did you say to him? Tell me.
I had already done my homework before I came down here. He's a freaking priest. I didn't need to say much before he was begging me not to tell his congregation. I made him call his wife and tell her. I'm not a huge fan of religion to begin with, because as a kid I only saw hypocrites like your boyfriend, but his wife, she's for real. She called him a sinner, and maybe God can forgive him, but she cannot.
Huh?
She is set on a divorce and believes that she has a duty to inform his congregation.
You can't be serious.
What you did was serious. Him breaking so many of the tenets he believes is serious. Do you seriously not understand what is happening right now? The Rev's life is over. I don't think he fully accepts that the way that he went racing back to his wife. But yeah, right now he is praying with all his might to save his marriage and career.
And that's why he took off and left me here without even saying goodbye?
I guess he didn't care that much for you after all.
You're unbelievable.
No, you are. We're newlyweds. So is your preacher boyfriend. What the hell is wrong with you two? Oh, and he's 24? That's a little young, don't you think? Is that why you cheated on me with him?
I didn't choose him based on his age. Why are you torturing me like this all of a sudden? If you knew all along, you should have just come out with it right away.
You're probably right. I guess that there is a part of me that didn't want to admit that to myself, that I was being cheated on. But then I kept finding more and more evidence of what you've been doing behind my back, and eventually I realized that I wouldn't be satisfied with just talking it over with you.
Please, just end this now.
End it? It's already over.
I apologize, okay? I'm sorry I cheated on you.
And?
You do understand, right? You understand that you're the only one that I really love?
What do you exactly mean when you use that word?
I mean, that it's you that I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Well, that's not happening anymore. You must see that, right?
Don't say that!
Why would I want to be with a woman that I can't trust? A woman who could cheat on me again at any moment?
But it'll never happen again, I promise.
That's what cheaters always say. Then they just keep repeating the same mistakes over and over.
But you have to believe me.
Believe you after all that you've done to me?
But Terry!
Don't call me by my name ever again. It makes me sick to my stomach.
What do I need to do for you to forgive me?
Oh, I won't ever forgive you, but you can certainly pay me for all the heartache that you've caused me. I would accept that, although I still won't forgive you.
No, I won't.
You won't?
Now you're talking about divorce, aren't you? And I won't do that because I love you.
See, that makes no sense to me at all. Normally, when you love someone, you don't run off for a week and cheat on them. I guess you and I have different definitions of love, and I definitely don't need your kind of love.
You shouldn't have followed me. That's on you. All you had to do was stay home and do your normal thing, and none of this would have been happening.
Wow. Look, please, don't make me hate you any more than I already do, okay? I'm already on the verge of losing my mind from anger and despair, so be careful now.
Okay, I get it. So, let's have a cooling off period, okay?
What do you think is gonna cool off?
I'll wait until your anger has cooled off a bit. I can wait.
You'll be waiting a long time. I have no love left in my heart for you. There is nothing there but anger now.
But there's still a chance. I mean, I have this one friend who cheated once and then her husband found out and he was really, really mad at her. But eventually, he forgave her and they're still happily married now.
Wow, what lovely friends you have. All I can say is that birds of a feather flock together.
So you have to give me another chance.
Unfortunately for you, I'm not nearly as open-minded or forgiving as your friend's husband is.
Look, I know you're really upset right now, but after you calm down a bit...
Oh, I'm as calm about all of this as I'm ever gonna be. There's no reason to wait for a calmer me.
But you have to forgive me.
It's so easy for you to say that I have to forgive you, isn't it? You're not the one who has been betrayed and hurt. You have disappointed me beyond what I even thought was possible.
Wait, I know. You're here in Houston now, right? Let's meet. We need to talk face to face. You said you wanted to eat some good barbecue, right?
No, I won't be eating with you. I don't even want to see your face. I think it would make me sick.
Stop being so melodramatic.
Melodrama or not, I'll pass on that offer, thanks.
Look, before I came on this trip, you told me that you love me. Was that a lie?
Yes, it was. I only said it so that you would keep doing what you were doing so that I could follow you and finally catch you. In my heart, I was telling you to enjoy this last trip with your boyfriend.
How could you?
Oh, and by the way, in my phone contacts, I've been changing your name back and forth between Cheating Tramp, Treacherous Wrench, and what's her name for a while now.
How could you be so cruel? Why would you do that?
Oh yes, poor you, always playing the victim. Just keep that up. It's been working really well for you so far.
Please don't leave me like this.
Hey, you're nothing but trash to me now, so I'm throwing you out the same way I would with trash.
I'm trash? Are you serious?
Actually, that would be an insult to trash. Anyway, I took valuable vacation days for this trip, so I'm gonna go and enjoy the city while I'm still here.
And what am I supposed to do?
Do what you want, I don't care. By the way, the locks have been changed at home, and you won't be able to get in.
What? And what about all my belongings?
The movers came and hauled it out all yesterday. You can pick it all up at the storage place. I'll text you the address and your locker number there when we hang up.
Why didn't you just send it all to my parents' place?
Oh, that's because your mom told me that they didn't want anything to do with their cheating daughter anymore.
Huh?
Anyway, I know you don't have anyone you can depend on anymore, but I still expect you to honor the terms of our divorce settlement, and I'll be hiring the best lawyer in the city.
Oh no, please don't do that to me.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. Please, go through my lawyer from now on. I'm really surprised I don't feel anything. Good riddance and have a nice life. Bye. Shortly after all of that, Beverly went home to see her parents, hoping for some sympathy and support. Instead, she got a 3-hour-long lecture from them that concluded with them disowning her. Her folks had always been pretty conservative, so it wasn't surprising that they wouldn't tolerate a daughter cheating on her husband, much less a pastor. I hired a lawyer and put the divorce papers through, and he absolutely crushed it in divorce court. He got a PI to look into her financial history and presented it, and protected my finances with lawyer tricks I don't understand. Long story short, she basically left the marriage with nothing. Apparently, her boss also found out that she had used a business trip as a pretext for meeting her lover in Houston and fired her immediately. Currently, she can be found serving drinks at a tavern downtown. One thing I did learn from all of this: when a person reaches their peak of anger, it can bring a strange sense of peace and calm. I have to admit, I was surprised by it myself. So in 4 months of marriage, I had 2 months of bitter disappointment and anger, but I've decided that I have to use my experience to my advantage and make sure that my life from now on is as great as I can possibly make it. Wish me luck. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more content like this. See you next time!